Lynn Stitches Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel about counted cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Monday, September 19th, and this is episode 55. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. I appreciate all your support. And if you're new, welcome. I hope that you like what you see and will come back and visit again, maybe like and subscribe, all the things. So it's been a week again. After last week's video, I ended up with laryngitis and a lot of coughing, and Saturday I closed all the windows and turned the air conditioning back on because it got hot here again, and amazingly it all went away. So I'm wondering if maybe I have allergies that have decided to rear their ugly heads that I've not had before, or not had to such an extreme. So there is that. Otherwise, it was a pretty good week stitching wise. Today, I don't know, many of you are like me. I know I saw on Instagram watching Queen Elizabeth II's funeral. Very poignant. The bagpiper. If you have not watched it, see if you can find a video of her bagpiper, because it was really cool and really eerie, and just find it if you haven't seen it. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go find it. So yeah, so not a lot of sewing this week, unfortunately. I owe some people some things. The link did go live for the extra quarterly mystery bags for September. So if you're interested in that, go to my Instagram page at Lynn Stitches Creates, and if you find the post, it gives you all the information about the bags, and you can then click my link tree if you're interested in purchasing a set. And if the link doesn't work, I did have someone tell me that the link wouldn't work for them. So if the link doesn't work, just message me and I will send you the link so that you can sign up. I still have a few left. Not many, just a couple. So, so thank you. If you bought one, they'll go out soon. My goal is to get them out Wednesday. The ones that are paid for. I have to invoice everybody first. So that would be helpful too if I got paid and I could pay the postage. But anyway, so that's bags. This weekend, I'm really looking forward to it. I leave Thursday to fly to Portland, Oregon for the Acorns and Threads Pacific Northwest Stitch-In. I've been looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Get to see Acorns and Threads. I've done 2 digital retreats, and in January they took us on a tour of the store, and there's things that I saw that I would like. So it'll be a lot of fun to visit the store, and of course Stephanie Webb from Lindy Stitches and Janine from Blue Flower are the 2 guest designers at the retreat, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I love both of them, so it should be a good weekend. And I get to meet in person Becca of Sambry Stitches. She's going to be one of my roommates, and Megan, the Frozen Crafter on YouTube and Instagram, and she's Jonesy Stitchery. She does some designing. She's my other roommate, and I'll get to meet Aury from Stitchy Witch 42, Carolyn from Seazook Stitch will be there. I met her at StitchCon, so I'll get to see her again. And I know there's a few other people. I know a few of you have said you're going, and looking forward to meeting you, so it should be a great weekend. So next Monday, if I'm not too tired, which I don't know, I have like a 6 a.m. flight from Portland but I won't get back East Coast time till 3:50 in the afternoon. So I may or may not be too tired. We'll see. Anyway, okay, so let's get on to stitching. I have been working on my AB Singo, and I also have a new kit. And so these are not going to be in the order they're called. They're just the ones, the order that I'm pulling them out of my bag. So, and sorry about the zippers, I did not pull anything out. So, Z was called, and so I had Modern Folk Embroidery, The River. The River came in the resolutions box last November from Black Needle Society, and for Z, I picked it because there's a Z on the pattern. So this is where you saw it last, and this is where I am now. So I continued, I met my borders and continued it down a little bit. So just some easy stitching while I was watching the Queen's funeral this morning. A lot of processions. So, excuse me, Ramses. Nobody's home, so I left the door open, so the cats are going to be in. So, if I can move him and snag him, I'll show my Ramses. For you, we have United We Stand by Teresa Kogut. This is one that I'm working on. I keep saying that Candy the 614 Stitcher is working on it, and no, I'm working on it. She started something else, and I knew that, and I don't know why I kept thinking that. You can see Ramses' tail. Here's Ramses. You gonna say hello? No? He's just gonna be a nudge. He wants to get on the table, and he's not gonna. All right. But anyway, so I'll put where it was, and then this is where I am now. So I've got her hair all done now. So I've got faces. So now I've got the big dresses to do, which is going to be a lot of, it'll be kind of mindless stitching, but I think they're coming out cute. So I did use, I've changed some of the colors, and I'm using Gamir's Silks. I believe it was 1865 for Candy's face, because it's supposed to be me and Candy. And that's why I changed her hair to darker, to a brown, because that's my hair color. So that's you, United We Stand. G was called, so I have Gamer by Forbidden Fiber Co., which came in a box. So there's the pattern. And I put where it was. And this is what I've done so far. So I finished one half of the brick wall. So that's as far over as the wall will go. There's another motif that's going to go right next to the wall. I think it's a heart, and then some gamer characters, and then it'll go this way. So that's my start, not my start, my continuation, because I was working on it before, of Gamer by Forbidden Fiber Co. Came in the Gamer box, which is really cute. Let's see. I had D, which was Dragon Affairs by Glendon Place. And this is where it was. And this is what I did. I was getting a little nervous that I didn't space it correctly, that I didn't leave enough room. So I wanted to go up and just make sure I had all the letters spaced. So it will be okay. And I still have plenty on the bottom for the rest of it. But yeah, so that's that one. And then N was called. And for N, I'm working on the Narwhal, the Snow Narwhal Globe by Bent Creek. It was a complete kit that I picked up at StitchCon. Comes with all the pearl cotton. And this is where he was. And this is where he is now. So he is a cute, cute little stitch. So there are some beads. His eyes will be beads. And then there's some beads that'll go on his horn and a couple other places. So he's very cute and I'm loving him. So that was all my 80 single. Oh, no. The Christmas stocking was called. Last week I said that when I filmed. So here's where the Christmas stocking was last Monday when I saw you last. And then this is what I did in an hour. I've got all the toys in Santa's bag outlined, backstitched. I forgot to put the French knots on the bear's eyes, so I will do that tonight because it was called again. Today was S, and for S, stocking. So that's the third call. So I will put his the French knots on the teddy bear's eyes. Before I continue, I'm gonna do Santa's back and try to get more of Santa done. So it's getting there. It's getting there. And then I have another one. Q was called, and for Q, I had by Aury TM a Snowflake Quaker style, and this came in the Christmas in July box from Black Needle Society just this July. I had planned to start it beforehand and got sidetracked, but here, and now this one I really am worried about if I'm going to have enough room. I had measured, but I'm not sure that my fabric was cut correctly. This was cut for me at the store. So that is, and there's still the bloom of the flower up here. So it may be only a 1-inch border on there, which is not what I asked for, but what are you gonna do? So it happens, and I'll make it work. I might make this into a pillow anyway, and if I do it, I'll do it myself, so it'll be all okay. So that was all my 80 single for this week. I have 2 so far, 2 rows completed. And no, not even when I do today's, I still won't have another one. I should though, I think with anything that she calls from now on, I'll get one. So, and I had a new start, which is also haul. I got in the mail my Caterpillar Crossstitch kit. So I'm going to be doing the Stitch into Christmas, which is an Advent style one. It's on navy blue Ada. I picked Ada because all my Christmas stuff is in Ada. Comes with all the floss, and it's all on these really cute. She changed, the last time was 3 years ago, and she's changed since then. So all the cards have the extra little loops, so once you've used it, and they're all the numbers, and then I went through and put the symbol so I wouldn't have to continuously look up what number is what symbol. So the first part came in our email last Wednesday, and I did not get my kit till Friday, so I'm a little bit behind, but so there's 5 boxes and I've gotten 3 done. I have not put the numbers on because it's randomized on the chart, and I'm a little OCD and I like things to go in order. There's advent calendars. Like if you get your chocolate advent calendar, it has the numbers, you're opening doors all over the place. That makes me crazy. So I'm gonna see if there's enough space, and I'll have to wait until the entire pattern is pulled out. So like this is actually number 1, so there's not a whole lot of space in there to put, say, a double digit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, if I can fit. But I think the colors are just gorgeous, and I love the Navy Ada. So, and that is all my stitching for this week. Lots of good work, lots of good progress this week. So my Black Needle Society challenge deck, I did meet my challenge from last week. Stitch on a piece with a deer. That was the Christmas stocking. So yay me. I did it. And so this week the challenge, pick 2. This week the challenge is stitch on a piece with a rhyme. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything with a rhyme. So I'll have to see if I can work something into that challenge. I just jumped in here real quick to add to my haul. I just got my mail, and I got a package from Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs. I bought 2 new t-shirts because, I can't help myself. And I know that I want to wear them this weekend, so I don't want to leave them till next time. So she sent me a cute little thank you note. I'll look at that in a minute. Let's see if there's anything we need to share. She sent me a little sticker. It says lucky. And so the first one says, if lost, please return to Stitchy Spot. Which I love. And then this is one of her new ones, and I decided to get the 3/4 sleeve because, I don't know, that was a thing when I was in high school. So, but this is, my needs are simple. We've got stitching, tea, and Snoopy. Isn't that great? I love it. Thank you, Athena. They're perfect. So other haul, I did go ahead and I pre-ordered my Black Needle Society calendar planner for next year. As I've said before, you can pre-order them right now. They're going to be bigger and better than this one, and this one was pretty good. Has lots of challenges in it. The week will be a 2-page spread. If you're interested in seeing a preview of it, you can go to the Black Needle Society's, either the Instagram page, where you save your stories on the page. They have a flip through, or on the Facebook group. And if you're not part of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group because it's a great group of ladies. Sorry, Kevin. Sean. It's not just a group of ladies. It is a great group of stitchers. And once a month, Katie and Laura and Athena host a Saturday night Zoom. I don't know if it's this weekend or not. They hosted one Labor Day week, Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend. They hosted one Labor Day weekend, so I don't know if they'll have one. Usually it's the last Saturday of the month, so I don't know if they'll have one this week or not. But if you join the page, you'll know. And got word that they were packing the boxes for the September box, which is just stitching, right? So it's only stitching related stuff in this box. So that's kind of exciting. I'm curious to see. And then the November box would be the next box after that, which is mythology. So a lot of fun. And if you're interested in buying anything from Black Needle Society, remember I'm a rep. Use my code Lynn5, get 5% off when you buy something from the vault. Sometimes that includes the upcoming boxes if there's extra boxes. There were some boxes for this month, nothing but stitching, that went for sale, and you could use the code on that. You cannot use the code, I found out, because I tried to use it and it said no. It's in the special edition. The pre-ordering this is in the special edition section, so you cannot use my code to pre-order your 2023 planner. Sorry, I tried. But anything else that's in the regular section of the vault. So, so that was something I bought. I also got, when I was at Camp Black Needle with Black Needle Society, Jennifer Gorski was telling me about a Facebook group out of the UK, and it's Coffee Craft Fabrics. And when I joined the group, she was doing, there was a bank holiday in England coming up, and she's like, you know, if I do something special, who would be interested? So I held up my hand, and this is what I got. It's 28 count. Isn't that a neat colorway? It's a bluey, greeny, yellowy, greeny. Just a lot of fun. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on that yet, but I really like it. So, it's a beautiful colorway. So it's from Coffee Craft Fabrics, and I will tag them in the description box. And then as a little bonus, UK Needle Minders. So a little pretzel from UK Needle Minders. So that came this week and was a surprise, as was my Caterpillar cross-stitch kit that did not show up in my informed delivery. I don't know why, but you know, at least they got here. That's the best part. So I'm looking around. I think that's all. So rather than rambling on, I'm going to let you go. Have a great evening. Have a great week. And I will see you next week.